Baseball season is officially here in the D, and not only are ball players incredible athletes, some are also excellent examples for estate planning. Love the angle here. Let's bring in our legal expert, Danielle Mayoras, joining us today with a look at the players who really hit a home run, starting with Ted Williams.
Well, we're not sure if he hit a home run or not.
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air. I encourage people to work with an attorney, which he initially did. He did a will saying he wanted to be cremated. But then a few years later, in his hospital room, he signed a handwritten note with two of his kids saying he wanted to be cryogenically frozen. We don't know if this is what he really wanted. There was no attorney there. And he had another child, his daughter, who tried to fight this. She said that was not what her dad wanted. Eventually, she ran out of money. And so as we speak, Ted Williams is suspended in liquid nitrogen.
Wow. Okay, moving on to Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, he did hit a home run. Okay. He was known as one of the greatest baseball players of all time. He did a great job with his estate planning. Back in 1927, he actually did a trust to provide for his two daughters and his wife, which makes it so much easier. It's private, you avoid the court, and it's so much easier to administer.
Ernie Banks did not procrastinate.
He actually did procrastinate.
Oh, no, the lesson we get from Ernie Banks is not to procrastinate.
Exactly.
There we go.
Ernie Banks did procrastinate. He actually didn't do any estate planning until 3 months before he passed away. And here's where it gets really strange. He disinherited his wife and his kids in his estate plan and left everything to his caregiver. So you know that's a red flag right there. His family was shocked he even did estate planning. They fought it and argued mental competence, undue influence, but at the end of the day, they reached a settlement. So it's always important not to procrastinate like Ernie Banks.
Let's hop from one Ernie to another. Ernie Harwell.
Yes, Ernie Harwell, beloved voice of the Detroit Tigers for decades. No one would have really thought that after he passed away, there would be so much fighting going on, but that's exactly what happened. There was fighting over who was going to be in charge of the money. There was fighting over what nursing home his wife was going to be in and whether the kids could even visit his wife in a nursing home. They tried to prevent one of the daughters from visiting her. And there was also fighting over giving money to the kids. So it's really important to anticipate family fighting, even if you don't think it's going to happen to you.
All things so often people don't want to talk about it, have those conversations, discuss early on in life, but this is proof. You need to have those conversations sooner rather than later.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate you maybe appealing to our sports lovers out there, because sometimes this can be a topic that sounds a little wah, wah, wah. People put it off, but you might have inspired a few folks.
I sure hope so.
Speaking the baseball lingo.
I hope so.
Okay, so in summary, have these conversations with your family, have somebody present, and really get your wishes in
And
writing.
work with an attorney. Don't do what Ted Williams did.
Okay, Danielle Mayoras, thank you so much.
Thank
We appreciate
you,
your time.
Rochelle. Appreciate it.